What's going on, guys? Mark Sanchez here. First of all, I just want to start off and say Happy Memorial Day. That's actually the day that I'm filming this. Hopefully I can push this out and upload this today. First off, I want to apologize and say yes, I've completely dropped the ball on editing and uploading regularly. Life has been extremely busy. Where do we leave off at? I believe last time you guys heard from me, if you guys only follow me on YouTube, I was in North Carolina shooting some content with Norse. I hit that 750-pound triple, well, 3 sets of 1 for squat, and then we went off to World's Strongest Man. World's Strongest Man was super cool. Watching in person was an absolute nightmare. I'm sure by the time you guys see this video, you'll have seen all the memes and stuff like that about people like using ladders, and it was super chaotic. But I went as an unofficial photographer, and you can check out some of my photos that I took there, www.legendaryvzn.com. You can see all the stuff that I shot there. You can also follow my photography Instagram page if you're interested, at legendary.vzn for Legendary Vision. Photography for World's Strongest Man, all I had to do and shoot was the finals. It was super worth it, and I definitely had a lot of fun. So that happened a couple weeks ago, and a lot of big things have kind of happened since then. So I've been talking about it. It's official now, but I've officially signed up for the official Strongman Games. I'll be competing at the Mid-Atlantic Regional Qualifier at the end of July. Other news, I am about 2 weeks out from competing here at a U.S. Strongman competition up in Cheyenne, Wyoming. I'm doing that with a bunch of my friends. A lot of the guys that I train with at my gym, Spartan Strength Systems, are powerlifters, and so I've been trying really hard to kind of influence more strongman training in their gym. And so a bunch of people signed up. There's like 8 of us going, and it'll be a lot of fun. This will also be my very first strongman pro category competition. So take that for what it is. So yeah, I'm super excited for that. I'm about 2 weeks out. June 9th is when that's supposed to happen. And yeah, I've just basically been training for those 2 things. And some exciting strength PRs that you guys will see. I'm basically going to combine the last 2 weeks of training into this one video, just to kind of save me on editing. I'm about to have family coming to town and stuff like that, so my life's about to get busy again, and I really don't want any excuses. And so this will be training prep from 2 weeks ago and then last week as I'm filming this. So all in all, I'm excited to show you guys my training content, talk to you guys a little bit about where my mind's been at while we check out some of the training, as well as also, I apologize, but the first clip you guys are going to see is Circus Dumbbell from the other week. I'm still learning how to do Circus Dumbbell. It's genuinely one of the most fun things I've done in Strongman besides Atlas Stones, and I'm still learning, so feel free to judge, leave comments, or whatever you guys want to say in the comments. Please feel free to do so. But first video, I kind of cropped it a little weird. Well, my camera setup was cropped a little weird, so I apologize for that not being very high quality. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. Again, like I said, I'm sorry. I'm trying to stick to bi-weekly. Right now, that kind of works best for my schedule. So let's get to it. So let's go ahead and get started. First things up, we have my first session of the week. We have kind of my embarrassing 265-pound circus dumbbell attempts. Like I said in the intro, I'm still kind of learning how to do these. One of the things I need to really focus on is watching my elbow on the dip and keeping my lats tight. This session here, this is probably my 5th time playing with a circus dumbbell, and me and my coach, we kind of took this approach of just kind of going right into this hypertrophy type of training, and it's kind of apparent, like I already have the strength to do a lot of these things, but with things like circus dumbbell and log clean and press, like they are very technical movements, and so what I decided to do that you don't see in these videos, but we kind of just brought it down back to like 100 pounds, and I just did complete technique and form work, so I stayed focusing on a lot of that stuff. But here's me trying to do 235-pound triples. They're moving a little bit better. Still, again, like I said, I need to work on form, which I have been doing. And so hopefully by the time OSG comes around, I could pull something pretty big. Again, my big sticking points right now are kind of just locking it out because I'm not really used to holding something over my head like that. The 2.5-inch grip is kind of also new, but we're working on it. And so because I'm still prepping, kind of, not really in prep, but prepping for the American Pro 2 in October, it's kind of funny because I'm technically prepping for 3 shows. And so for my coach to make sure that I can still powerlift, per se, he throws in heavy squats every now and then. And so here we have 710 for 2. Felt pretty easy, but moved a little bit slower than I would have liked, but I'm actually pretty happy to be able to still squat in the 700s without actually doing them regularly. Then to finish it off, I had a farmer carry and sandbag medley with 310 pounds and 250 pounds for 50 feet down and back. Basically been doing this because OSG has some sandbag work, so I've been trying to add some conditioning into my routine. And both my show in June in 2 weeks and my show in for the official Strongman games has a frame carry, so just working on that grip strength and trying to get that tuned up. Here's my last attempt for 250 pounds. It's kind of funny actually because in between these two, I am probably one of the more senior guys in the gym, and so we had a person drop in and ask for a tour and stuff like that, so I kind of handled that for our gym. Next session I took at home. Here's my home gym. I had some pause bench presses. Again, like I said, my coach still needs me to be a powerlifter for my meet in October. Goals for the American Pro 2, all I really am chasing is a 1,000 kilo total and a 400 kilo squat. So an 880 squat and a 2,200 powerlifting total at 275. So here we go, we get some more pause bench presses, 300 pounds for 4 sets of 5. Went ahead and, honestly, not too bad. I have nothing really to say about my bench. Glad that I can still bench. Everything's been feeling super light, super easy, so I can pretty much just celebrate that, call it what it is. But also just kind of just miss training in my home gym sometimes. I've been going to my gym outside of my home a lot lately, and I put a lot of time and effort and money into this facility that I have at home, so kind of just miss using it sometimes, so decided to bench press at home. And now we have one of my biggest days of this week. Basically, my coach gave me an RPE 9 trap bar deadlift for 3. Last time I did this, I had an RPE 9 for 5, and I was a little bit insecure, I'll be honest, so I went for like 705 or whatever it was, and it just flew. Definitely wasn't an RPE 9. And so it's not that I don't understand RPE 9s, I'm just kind of just getting used to pushing myself to an RPE 9. And so, speaking of which, just went ahead and loaded 950 pounds on the trap bar and went for 3. I got a buddy, John Parker, who his coach is Gabe Pena, a strongman, and Gabe's got like 1,005-pound trap bar for 5, and so now me and John have kind of like a friendly competition of like going after it. John's also a powerlifter as well. Funny fact about John Parker and I, we have the same exact DOTS score. Different weight classes, different totals and everything. Same exact DOTS. Pretty funny. So coming back to Circus Dumbbell this coming week, we basically just threw on 120 pounds. It probably could have gone up to about 150 or so. And basically I just focused on trying to keep that lat and elbow tight. I did some dips and then pauses, and then basically worked on my explosiveness out of that. And so locking it out was pretty smooth. I'm pretty happy with this. But yeah, so 120. I don't know. I kind of weighed it. I think it was about actually 125. It just, again, 5 pounds is not really going to make a difference in my opinion, but yeah, that's that. But yeah, so circus dumbbell. Honestly, I'm excited for my next circus dumbbell session because hopefully it's a little bit heavier, and I am feeling fairly confident in this session now. Now that I've gotten some of this technique focus going on, but circus dumbbell, 6 sets of 120 pounds. I think earlier I had said that my circus dumbbell was like 265 or 235 or something like that. That might have been completely wrong because I never circus dumbbelled over 200 pounds before. But anyways, this is my next PR for this week. I had an Atlas stone over bar. I warmed up with 225s. I basically did some one motions on these. My PR for one motioning a stone is 300 pounds over 50 inches. And so my game plan for the Celtic Strongman show that's coming up in a couple weeks, it's a 300 to 420 pound stone series. And ideally, I'd like to try in one motion the 300 and the 320 to try and save myself some time. Here I have 350. I basically do this for 2 singles. This is my last warm-up set before I go for my top. Atlas stones is by far my favorite thing to train. There's my training partner, Jean Sebastian. You guys have seen him before. This is my last rep, 350 pounds over 46 inches. Flying. Pretty happy with these. Atlas stones are feeling great this day. So here we have it, 440 pounds. I finished this stone literally the day before this attempt. 440 pounds over 46 inches. I've made that stone myself. It's nice to have the art of, like, I make the stones and I also get to lift them myself too. And so there's a little bit of somewhat of a connection there, I guess. But 440 flew. Super happy with that. It felt really good. That's my first time lifting a 22-inch stone, and so kind of getting used to it in my lap was my main focus. Was just kind of getting ready, sitting with it. And then here is my last workout. Log clean and press, 6 sets of 1 at 260 pounds. Like I said, 4 sets or 6 sets of 1, 260 pounds. But basically just sat here and worked on form. Not super happy with my presses these sessions, but every day is another opportunity to get better. So hope you guys enjoyed the content. Hit that like button. Let me know down below if you guys have any questions. See you guys next time.